On today's episode of Scrapped, I'm going to be talking about a Disney cartoon variety show from 2016.
Hey, Christopher, why don't you introduce yourself? You're so rude.
No, Pooh, you're absolutely right, but why are you talking like that?
Look at you asking all the questions. Mind your own business.
Wait, don't forget about me.
Hey, it's the goof.
Hey there, Pooh.
I'm sorry, do you guys even knock?
Hey, Chris.
Why are you guys in here?
Oh, Christopher, take it from the top.
All right. Hey guys, my name is Chris, and you're watching Scrapped on ChrisCrossMedia, a show where we uncover scrapped media, items, and things.
And this is Pooh, but people call me Pete.
And I'm just Goofy.
Okay, and to get things started, picture this. One early evening, I'm outside grilling, minding my own business, while on the phone with a good friend and fellow ChrisCrossMedia member, Joey Blue Jay. Now we're casually talking, and then he proceeds to tell me,
have you seen the pilot for the Scrapped Disney variety show?
I was floored. So, I was on a mission to learn everything and anything I could about this lost gem to history. Now, what surprised me was how much, yet how little there actually was. The blessing was the amount of content that actually was out there to view, but the downside was that there wasn't much regarding the actual production side of things. But needless to say, here's what I was able to dig up. Now, in 2016, there was a proposed pilot, a variety show for Disney television animation. This pilot was to feature several Disney characters grouped together in a 14-minute slot with a variety of segments stitched together. Many have noted that the tone and the style was somewhat in vein of the very popular Max series, Jellystone, which takes classic Hanna-Barbera characters mixing them together in a modern format. The coolest thing to me about this project was actually the characters they featured on the show, a lot of which were unknowns or misfits or characters that were somewhat lost to time, such as Merlin, Madam Mim, Mr. Toad, and Orangebird. And it makes you wonder if the show continued, if Figment or Oswald were ever going to be considered. Now, this cast did feature some big heavy hitters, such as Lilo and Stitch, Chip and Dale, Pete, the Cheshire Cat, and Tigger. Most of the information regarding this Scrap project has been showcased on social media by the pilot's creator, Audie Harrison, and lead animator Alex Kirwan. A variety of beautiful drawings and concepts really gives off the sense of style that they were going for. Perhaps Disney was encouraged at the time to explore this idea after the great success of the Paul Rudish Mickey Mouse revival, taking a classic icon and making it feel fresh and new while still honoring its legacy. I can see how this concept could easily accomplish what that show did for Mickey Mouse, but for a variety of different classic Disney characters. Now, I was able to uncover a quote featured on the Disney Television Animation news page from Alex Kirwan that states that the working titles for the show were Mischief Makers, not to be mistaken with the N64 game, or Wild Magic Kingdom, both very fitting for the tone of the show. And what is that tone, you ask? Well, from the 14-minute pilot posted, we're treated to several segments, starting with Pete attempting to watch TV with Chip and Dale causing mischief.
Well, that's interesting. Pete's usually the one causing trouble.
Yeah, you're right, bud. Okay, shh, let's watch this.
I'm just glad those pesky chipmunks aren't around to ruin this perfect Saturday.
Dale, come in, Dale. Where are you? Over here. We had a plan. How'd you get in?
This next short is Tigger getting a haircut.
I can't believe my ears. Why wasn't I in this shite?
Dude, I have no idea why they wouldn't want you.
Hey, buddy. Can I help you? Yes, may I help you? Oh, I thought you were talking to that guy. That's him, way in the back. Hey there. Boy, you sure are busy today.
Okay, so you want a haircut or something?
Oh, yeah. Tiggers are the best at getting haircuts. And that is the bad boy that needs cut.
This next one is a little weird. It's the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland teaching karate.
Wow! You're amazing!
Actually, the name's Cheshire Cat.
And lastly, Lilo introducing bowling to Stitch.
Tiki Nacho Tower. Are you sure you've never been bowling before?
Pretty sure.
Well, come on. I'll give you the rundown. This is the 300 Club, a wall that commemorates all the people who invented bowling 300,000 years ago. It's important to know the history of the sport.
Fascinating.
Here's the shoe counter. Many bowlers pay extra to wear special, ugly shoes that are sprayed with ancient mist from Kahiwa Falls.
And while the entire pilot is done as a loose animatic storyboard, we do see a very unsettling, somewhat finalized version of what the show would have looked like from an animation reel Kirwan uploaded. And we can see a more finalized version of the Tigger bit.
Am I done? How do I look?
Now, what I found hilarious were these little cutaways in between the segments that reminded me a lot of the cutaways from Austin Powers. And lastly, we do have a quote that again comes from the DTVA news page between Kirwan and Joe Pitt that states, "This was before Merlin was made into a teenager and Toad was given checkered Vans so that they'd be more kid relatable. You can't make this stuff up." And this is perhaps why this show was ultimately scrapped. While we don't have a defined reason why, perhaps there were too many cooks in the kitchen, creative differences with production heads. It seemed like they were given some notes and creatively they just didn't like it. But was this the case that the Disney variety show was scrapped? Unfortunately, we might not ever have that answer. And so, with that said, thank you so much for watching this episode of Scrapped.
Hey, wait a second. Why wasn't I on this show?
Yeah, it would seem that they didn't want me there either.
Guys, I'm just trying to send us off here. Like, do you mind?
Oh, well, sorry about that. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Scrapped.
No. I'm gonna send us out. You cool with that?
Where you sending us?
No. I'm talking to the viewers.
Do the viewers have honey?
You know what? Thanks for watching. Love you all. More Scrapped and ChrisCross content coming soon. Check out these videos on the screen. Follow. I'm out.
Hey, did he mention dinner or anything like that?
No, I think we should go for takeout.